We are bad, bad. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is Ray Ray all day. Yes, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. This is a review for Michael B. Jordan's movie, Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Wow, this movie was so good. OMG, 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 this movie was so good. It reminded me of a little Will back in the day, a little F. Gary Gray directors, that he used to do on those movies like The Negotiator. Oh, I love The Negotiator with Sam MF and Jackson. MF and Jackson. But anyway, the movie was so good. So let me start, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna call him Michael. I think his name is John in the movie, but hey, his name is Michael, okay? So it's like that. And that's the way it is, okay? So Michael is the badass of the group. He's in the CIA. He's, kicking A and taking names, and it's all kind of, all these different operatives going on, and he's the one that's, you know, murking folks and helping to get the job done, okay? Now, they go on this mission, found out he was not in the know as he should have been. So he's looking at folks a little different. At the same time, it doesn't stop what he's doing as this badass, kick ass CIA operative. Now, I'll call him an operative. Could be called something else. I don't know. All right. So he finds out he's not in the know, and it's not about some Serbian folks, it's about some Russian folks. So his homegirl, I forgot her name. I think her last name is Greer. But his homegirl teammate, I'm gonna call her homegirl teammate because her vibes that she was giving was very homegirl teammate. Okay. So, she's real cool. So next we see one by one, his team is getting offed. The team that went on that mission that he found out that he was not in the know about when he should have been. So, ha ha ha, think about that. So one by one, his team is getting offed. Luckily, the homegirl teammate is still around, but they get to his house. Of course, we know who it is, duh. So they get to his house. Mind you, he has a beautiful wife, Lauren London. Oh, she's so cute in the movie. And she about to do next, she about to pop next month. She about to give birth, and they just loving this loving family, and it's all good in that respect. Well, they come to his house after getting all about 3 or 4 people before him. But it kind of reminded me of that plot line in the last Bad Boys movie, how, they were coming back to, killing off one by one, and then they get to Will. But it turns out even better than that story. Anywho, so they come to his house. He's a little distracted, listening to music, eating pistachios on the couch, chilling while she in the bed. But, he should have been paying attention because it wasn't a good look. But mind you, he's the badass, kick-ass CIA operative. He'd get a lot of them before he find out that he lost his family, okay? It was so sad. He crawled on his last breath, seemed like. Oh, it was so heart-wrenching to see how he found his wife. Luckily, they didn't show anything gory. We just, suspect it was not a cute sight. But he did see the face of that person in the house, luckily. So that's another thing to watch out for, okay? Wow, he kicking ass in this movie, let me tell you. So pretty much the Russian coup, he kind of, found out, and people dropping off like flies and everything. So over time, he survives the attack and gets himself better, and he gets involved back with the team. Michael's boss holds a briefing on all possibilities about what happened with Michael, but he's insinuating to the powers that be that perhaps there could be some other issue. But guess who's there? Michael's homegirl teammate. Okay. So Michael's homegirl teammate is like, wait, hold up. What you mean there could be other possibilities? You know who did this? She's talking about the Russian folks, right? And he's like, listen, don't get in my way. I won't get in yours. This is how it's gonna roll. We gonna find out every possibility. Knowing good and age well. Knowing good and age well, child. Anyway, so Michael's boss is trying to cover up something, and she's looking at him sideways. You know how you lean back and look at that fool like, I got you. I got your number, who? I got your number. So the next time rolls around, Michael's boss come clean to the director about the Russian stuff. Come to find out, the director already called in Michael's homegirl teammate to come sit in on what Michael's boss is trying to give, right? All the tea Michael's boss trying to spill. So she's looking. She she didn't already talk to Michael, right, in the hospital, while right before he was recuperating. And so she found out there's somebody missing, the person that Michael saw with his own eyes at the end of that horrible night at his house. So Michael's boss is confronted with that by Michael's homegirl teammate. And he's like, well, that's a dead issue. And pretty much the case has been solved. We got everybody. That missing fourth person is just missing. So, he in the wind, he goes, he gone, that's that. And she looking at him like, I know he's tripping. So the director's like, okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and move forward. But, that doesn't sit well with Michael. Not at all. Not at all. So Michael not happy about it. He like, oh, hell no. Now you know what Michael about to do. He about to go find the fourth man and handle his business. However, there's some bumps along the road and whatnot, but he's on a mission to find the fourth man. He's getting himself together. He's going through rehab and therapy and swimming and all these endurance types of modalities and physical therapies. And he's getting himself ready because he knows it's on and popping. So Michael then bumped into the man. When I say bumped, Michael done found out. Michael done found out where the man is who know where the fourth man is, if you get my drift. He got to go through some channels to get to where he need to go. So he finds the man that'll lead him to the fourth man that he saw at his house that was cutting up his wife in there and carrying on. So he finds out where he is at the airport, child, of all places, and bumps into him. Bumps. Let me see how I can fully describe bump. Michael in a tow truck T-boning the man that's going to lead him to the fourth man. And then kill folks and lit up the car with lighter fluid and gas and everything. Mind you, this the airport. This can't be LAX. I know for sure this can't be LAX. Anywho, uh he's pouring gasoline. He got a plan. He's trying to find out who is his fourth man, because he's talking to the man who know where the fourth man is. Okay, so he does this heroic move where he sets it on fire. He pins them in. Can't nobody get out, and it's on. It's ablaze like Bernadine on Waiting to Exhale. Child, she lit that thing and threw it back and whoosh. So, so he's looking. And he's looking around, making sure he got some time on his hands. He plans this out perfectly. This fool jumps in the burning car, shoots up the people in the front, gets in the back seat with the man who knows where the fourth man is, shoots him in the leg, was like, listen, tell me where the fourth man is, who it is, what's his name, where he at, what's his mama's maiden name, how much did he weigh at birth. He's trying to find out what's going on. So the man is reluctant. I'm like, I don't know why this man is reluctant. Because if I'm in a burning car, I'm singing Patti LaBelle. I mean. So anyway, so he gets some information, kills the dude. By that time, the police are surrounding everything. He gets out the burning car, windows about to burst. It's 2 seconds later, he about to die. So he gets out and he puts his hands up, and then next thing you know, he in a red jumpsuit, child. Woo! See, can't tell everybody everything. Anyway, so like I said, next thing you know, Michael's in a red jumpsuit for bumping into the man who know where the fourth man is. Bumping, okay? Bump. Okay, so how Michael saved his own A from an A whooping was awesome. He in prison. He know he about to face a whole bunch of Russian folks. He gets approached in solitary. They talking about, you know, we about to take you on a ride. He was like, I don't want no ride. I'm good. I'm seasick. I get car sick. I'm good. So they shut the thing, and he hear them, you know, revving up and gearing up. So he starts revving up and gearing up too. Okay. Uh, he does all these tricks. He wraps a towel around his hand, I guess, you know, because he about to be knocking some things out. He believe you me, everything he did in that solitary cell was preparatory for what came through that door. It seemed about 15 people. It was worse than Kill Bill. But he made a way to hold them off until his homegirl teammate came through. Here come the marshals through all that chaos. Here come the marshals to his cell. We here to come get you. He hands John, his name is John, Michael. The marshals hand him the phone. That's his homegirl teammate on the phone, talking about go with them, trust me, go with them. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Homegirl teammate. Homegirl teammate. So he ends up leaving them, and he walking by them, putting his shirt on, like, yeah. Y'all wasn't gonna get me. Woo, thank goodness, because there was a lot of them and only one of Michael. Woo, goodness. So he sustains all that, and then he teams up with his old boss and everything, and they trying to go and get the fourth man and make him pay for his crimes and all this, that, and the third. But you know, Michael got a different agenda. Man, so they're on their way to extract the fourth man, as they call it. And then, you know, they get into a little sticky situation and they get shot down in Russian airspace, okay? They almost didn't make it. Don't that sound little coinky dinky? Something don't sound right. Keep that in mind. So luckily, they survived. But before that, another nail biting, hold your breath, like, oh my God, what is he doing this now? What is he doing? This fool, now shoot the aircraft into the water. They already have a drowning. He's like, I gotta go back in and get whatever he going to get, some bag or something. Could be a bag of Skittles, who knows? He risked his life getting whatever he was getting. Apparently, it was necessary. So he meets them at the surface of the water. They get their little dinghy boat and roll off. Thank goodness. He is just the man in this movie. Oh my goodness. So after that, they go do all their surveillance and things. They find the fourth man. They are across the street, child, looking at him through all these scopes and rifle scopes and things. Michael finds him, takes his whatever clip off, and then looking at Michael like, I know you not about. He's like, I'm just kidding. I'm just looking. He is imagining killing this man. Okay. Oh boy. So a little while later, they going about their business, doing this, that, and the third, and Michael tricks the team, okay, and locates the fourth man, who finds out he is a CIA operative who got on one of those uh TNT things, those CB4 situations on his chest. And Michael's like, oh no, this ain't nothing I can deal with. So he's trying to convince him, maybe one or two seconds. He figured out that wasn't gonna work. He started backing up, like, okay, I need to get out of here because he gonna die. For sure, he gonna die. But you know me. So he blows up everything, but Michael ain't gonna die. Michael ain't dead. Almost everybody else is. But Michael survives. Yay, Michael. I know Lori's happy. Anyway, so the team bonds together and offer a way out for everybody because they start to get surrounded after they get the fourth man, and the police are involved, but their enemies are involved, and then the enemies trick the police to think it's them shooting at the police, and all kind of heck breaks loose. Okay. So Michael decides to be the designated decoy for the team to get away. He says, well, y'all, I was in prison for what I did, and they know me as a prisoner, but they know y'all as some real folks, so I'll just be the decoy and y'all get away, And she was like, damn, I guess so. So they all agree. Michael's setting off bombs, throwing them off the roof and shooting at them so that his homies can get away. They got away. Another heroic measure by Michael, child. They get away. So they closing in on Michael, and he on the roof, and they find him on the roof, and it's a real tight squeeze. But Michael manages to get away again. This man got more lives than a Cheshire cat, I guess. So, he finds his way out of all the ruckus. He disguises himself as as one of the Russian EMTs and gets away, goes to the spot to where his team is, and guess who meets him outside? His homegirl teammate. She right there. Soon as he pull up, she come out. She know. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. A homegirl teammate. So, man, the plot thickens, child, ain't even over, okay? On the way back, Michael's boss offers him a free get out of jail card, You know, they're on the water on their way back, and they in the middle of nowhere. Can't nobody hear nothing and carrying on. Luckily, you know, he's offering Michael a get out of jail free card and 40 acres and a mule, some money in the back, and we can say you died over there, and they all agree. Well, you know, Michael is agreeing. However, he got something up his sleeve because he ain't done. He know he ain't done because he know somebody else got to pay. And guess who that somebody is? Yes. So after they have the funeral and homegirl teammate crying in the car, take uh his rolled up flag with her as his family member, and he in the backseat, child. we already knew he wasn't dead. That was just a ploy in the plot. So after that, Michael confronts the director in the bathroom stall of some snooty tooty restaurant, and the director was like, "I thought you were dead." You know, that whole, "Oh my God." Yeah, okay. So Michael is said, "Yeah, I wanted everybody to know so that I can get you the information I needed to get to you." But the director was like, "I thought everything was done, closed, skedaddle, skedoodle." Michael's like, "No, I got something else to tell you. Something that's gonna blow it out the water." Well, he catches the director in a lie. Ooh, he put that fool in a headlock. Next thing you know, lights out, child. Lights out. He kidnaps him. Now, how he get him out that restaurant, I'm really curious to know. But I'm pretty sure it was very easy. Anyway, so he kidnaps him. He got him tied up to the car. They roll, and he's trying to get some answers. He's trying to figure out why me and my family. You know, why you set me and my family up. He got him on the wire, of course, and he tells it all. You know, you just gotta, you know, we picked you because you. Damn. Okay, that's messed up. So here we go. Michael decides to off with his head, drives off the freeway into the water. You know, he didn't did this already before. I said, "Oh, he didn't did this before." That first time was practice. That first ride in the water was practice. Okay, so he got him tied up. He's like, "You gonna say my wife's name before you die?" And sure enough, he was saying it real fast, quick in a hurry, trying to gasp for air. Child, please. Michael saw him pass away in that car, child. I had to turn away. There was many moments I turned away. Sir, too much, too much. So it looks like Michael kind of offed himself too. The way that looked. Wow. The movie was great. The movie was great. Right when the credits roll, next thing you know, next thing you know, you see Michael talking to the new director who was his old boss. Remember him? Talking about, we ain't done yet. There's some things that need to be handled. And the new CIA director who was his boss. All right, glad to have you back. Let's do this. And you know it's gonna be a part 2. Yes, Michael. That movie was good. Y'all need to go see it. Prime, Amazon, hook it up. If you don't have Amazon Prime, get it. That movie was great. Everybody in it did their job, and I love his homegirl teammate. Yes, go girl, go girl. That was a great movie. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you have a good old night.